Yo, what's up, guys? We are live. We're live right now. So we're gonna get back to the topic that we were talking about the other time. I see you guys like it. I also got an email from one of you, one of you guys, my subscribers. Talking about how he liked the topic and how he just enjoyed watching it, and also just about it in general. So
Why did you call me again?
I called you because I feel like you know more about this topic than I do.
Yeah, but
You know,
your your subscribers they don't like me like that.
they don't
Yeah,
really.
yeah, bro. They don't want to hear the truth, man. Like religion is BS.
Religion is BS. Okay, why do you
Yeah,
feel like religion is BS?
it was never meant to put us together. It was always to separate us.
Hmm.
Think about it. If religion teach peace, why there's no peace on earth yet? The system is fake. It was never meant for us.
So, do you feel like religion doesn't like puts in an effort into bringing peace?
No,
And why do you feel that way?
if every religion teach peace, why is there no world peace on earth yet? That's part of the system.
Hmm.
Just like Akon. Everyone think what Akon did in Africa is good, but actually and truly it's not that good. All that means is trying to get to have land because he can't pay back that money.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, man, it's all part of the plan.
I mean,
Wait. Hello?
shut local
Yes.
religion has good people, but
Okay, I'm coming down.
the higher ups, you gotta do the UPS.
Yeah, I'm going down. I'll take care of it. I didn't want to talk to them anyways.
Religion, okay, local religion. Somebody said local religion has good people, but the higher ups are corrupted. Yeah, I mean that is true. Like I don't watch the news. I don't sit here and watch the news a lot. I don't watch the news at all, honestly. But you always hear these things about like the Pope, you know, um, basically raping um, girls or the freaking the members, the church members' daughters. And like my whole thing is like, why do people need a religion to be a good person? Why do you feel like you need to be religious to be a good person? You know, like what is a good person? Like what is really a good person? Like I feel like that's a question we should all ask ourselves. You know, because if you're always you could be a person, and like growing up in Nigeria, they always tell, like, my parents and elders always tell me to go to church every day. And I go to church, right? And I see people that's in there that do like stuff that's not good, fornication, or they sleep with different women. I'm talking about guys and girls too that sleeps with dudes. You know, majority of the people that's in there are not following what the pastor is saying. And we don't even know if the pastor is following what he's saying. So it's like, how do we know what's good? Like, why do you need to go to church to be a good person? And it's like the church, right? You go to church, right? And that puts you go to church. So this is a good person. This is how a good person looks. They're the person that go to church all the time. That's always dressed up in a suit and a tie, or like dressed like a church boy basically. And a guy that doesn't probably go to church, and it just like he wears like a hat like this behind, backwards, and he's wearing a t-shirt or something, like just looks like a regular guy or whatever, can be the bad guy, right? You know, it's like why is there always an image? Why is it that there has to be this kind of picture for us to see what's good or what's bad, you know? And that's how we get fooled. That's how we get fooled as individuals, you know, what's good and what's bad. Like we don't know what the system has set up for us, you know? And it's like you have to be woke. You have to know what's good. You have to know what's bad, you know? Racist people do go to church. People that are racist, that hate, you know, blacks. And I'm talking about also blacks that hate white. They do go to church, you know? So it's like, what's good and what's wrong, you know? Let's see what you guys are saying, man. Okay, my mom told me go to church so you get into heaven. You see? And she did because she was scared of the lie that we go to hell. Listen, I don't know if we you know go to hell or if we go to heaven. I'm not sure about that. Like, you know, but I do know, like, I try my best every day. Like when I wake up every day, I try to be a better person. Try to be a better person for myself, and not just for myself too, for my friends, for my family, you know, for people that don't even know me, for you guys. You know, it's like just be a better person. You know, it's like what does church have to do with you being a good person? You know, and it's like if you don't go to church, then you know even those times like when I was younger, if I didn't go to church, I would feel like, man, um, maybe I'm not a good person. You know, it's like it's the way we're all brought up, man. It's the way we're all brought up. But let's get to the topic, man. The system versus, you know, versus those of color. Right now, I don't think racism is the problem. You know, like I said in the last video, I don't think racism is the problem. I think I think um I think we're being fooled in a way. You know, I feel like especially with blacks, you know, not to sound any type of way, you know, against my people of color, but we always expect people to feel sorry for us, you know. That's what the protest is about. That's what this whole thing is about. It's like, when are we actually gonna take actions for ourselves? You know? Like, when are we gonna do what we need to do to make a change? I get it, yeah. There is racist people out there, and the way there is people out there that, you know, is in serious control, very organized, in serious control of how the system works. Of course, but what are we doing? We're falling for it. We fall for it. It's really this is, you know, we complain, but we complain about, you know, how the system is messed up and is meant for us to fail. But we depend on the system. We depend on the system. This is the same system that we depend on. It's like, can we do without food stamps? You know, can we do without Section 8? Like it's cool at first, you know, like hopefully the next generation get it. Hopefully the next generation to come get it. But it's like it's cool at first, but it's like that's all the system does to keep you in the middle class. Or even lower than that. I don't even think Section 8 is middle class, but that's what it does. It's like it's either it keeps you just below middle class or it keeps you at the middle class. That's what the system is meant for, and that's what we strongly depend on. We depend on the system. We depend on Section 8. We depend on food stamps. We depend on We depend on stimulus checks. We freaking depend on stimulus checks. We depend on unemployment. That's what we depend on. And that's all part of the system. We depend on the system, and the system keeps us just below middle class, or just, if you're lucky enough, just right at the middle class, you know. And that's the thing, you know, people make it to the middle class, and when they make it to the middle class, they feel great. They feel like the shit. They feel like they've accomplished so much. They even start like kind of like, you know, downgrading people that's right under the middle class, not knowing it's the same place. It's the same thing. It's the same struggle. It's literally the same struggle, you know. Like people will graduate from college, graduate from university, and start bragging about it to those that didn't graduate. And that's probably a garbage man or something, you know, or maybe works for the MTA or whatever. It's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. It's either middle class or right under it. So it's like we gotta stay woke, and that's why, you know, we're never able to have enough power to make the system work for us. We gotta work for the system. We gotta depend on the system. We're never able to have enough power to, you know, to not depend on the system, because, like I said, we depend on the system. If that makes sense, we need the system. So when we keep like we get comfortable, especially we get comfortable depending on the system. When we get comfortable depending on the system, you know, we're never able to make it above the middle class, and that's it. We stay there. It's either we're there or we're under, you know, and that's what it is. That's what it is. I'm gonna read some of you guys' comments right now. I'm gonna read some of you guys' comments. We lived for a million years without their system, and can do it again. That's their greatest fear. Yeah, that is. That is their greatest fear. And that's why, you know, that's why things like this are happening. You know, man-made virus. Literally now it's man-made virus, you know, man-made virus, and you know, all this, like, you know, just starting up riots and starting up lootering. You know, all of this is the media pushing it for us to react emotionally. Like I said in the last video, you know, it's like they're gonna hit the soft spot when they figure out all these things is not working. You know, they're gonna try to hit that soft spot. Listen, we're already at a bad place. Like I said, we're dependent on the system. That's already a bad place. Now they see like they see like, okay, man, these people are starting to like know more. These people are starting to be more aware. Something bad might happen. Okay, let's see what we could do. And you know, that's what they do. Man-made virus, start up things that will hit us emotionally, like racism, you know. And I hope a lot of you are doing research, you know, on this specific, like the police against Americans. Like a lot of these things don't make sense, you know. Just watching a lot of videos, doing a lot of research, a lot of these things don't make sense, guys. So it doesn't make sense to go out there and protest. Just my opinion. I get it, but it really doesn't. Like I said, you have cops setting up bricks in different places. You know, for you guys for people that's protesting to start riots. It's like yeah, like let's wake up. Like for real. Let's wake the fuck up. Like, you know, it's like let's start using this, you know, not our emotions, you know. Let's just start using like let's do this mentally. You know, let's come up with a strategy. You know, why can't we, you know, blacks and also whites, the whites that's with us, you know, the white people that's with us, why can't we come up with a strategy? You know, why can't we all sit down and come up with a strategy? Like, okay, what can we do, man? What can we do to stop this? Before this happened, what were we doing? Gang versus gang, blood versus Crips, or just blacks killing blacks. So it's like, what were we doing to prevent this in the first place? Let's see. Local. System has never been good, to be honest. Nothing has changed in all of human history for me.
You still doing this video? I thought you were finished by now. What they said? Gang versus gang?
Yeah. This Loco Bruno says system has never been good, to be honest. Nothing has changed in all of human history for me. The only system is God's system.
God's system. God. If God cares so much about humans, right?
Mm.
God. The only thing people believe it is God. The amount of crime that goes on, there's a lot of kids that pray to God every single day and they get raped and they get killed and they starve and they pray to God. Why God didn't answer them? God? If he cares so much about humanity, then he don't give a fuck about us.
I think we always talk about this, right? I think like
I know your point of view on it. It makes sense.
I believe in God. You know, I believe in God. I just don't believe in religions. And I just don't believe in religion, but I do believe there's a God. And I feel like with God, I think there's a purpose for everything. That's just my opinion, you know.
So those kids getting raped is a purpose to that?
There's a purpose to that.
And that's very fucked up.
Bad things happen, good things happen. It's like, just picture a world with nothing bad at all happening.
Ain't that what heaven's supposed to be like?
Yeah.
If he made us in his image, I told you, this whole religious stuff don't make sense.
Because, like I told you before, bro, it's about freedom. Freedom is like, I feel like God gives every human being freedom. It's like, yo, if you want to rape somebody, go rape them. If you want to kill somebody, go kill them.
And you think that's right?
And what you do on earth, I guess, you know, you will be judged after death.
And what if there's no heaven? What if there's no judgment?
That is, yeah, you know what? You do have a good point on that. That is something like, there's no facts about that for sure.
And let me get it right. I don't want these guys to get it twisted. I do believe in a higher being. Mm-hmm. I'm with Bam on that. I just don't believe in religion.
I don't believe in religion too.
The only reason I believe in a higher being is because with the whole spirits and everything that I do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, religion is, some parts of religion work. Voodoo is real. Voodoo work to those that do it. Voodoo is a religion too. You know, people talk about voodoo and black magic, but those are religions too for some people. Satanism is a religion. Doesn't mean they worship the devil. I told you the other day.
So if you're a religion,
doesn't mean
you worship Satan.
That doesn't mean you worship Satan.
I thought if you're in a religion, you're supposed to worship something. Like you worship.
Nah, but I'm saying like, yes, they do worship something. They worship themselves. They believe in themselves. They believe in their power, what they could do.
Interesting.
I told you, man, this whole system stuff is crazy. Like, everyone loved Obama, but Obama didn't do nothing much for black people. You know, Obama and Bush are related. If all presidents is related, that means Trump is related too to them. Dick Cheney is cousins to Bush. Dick Cheney is Obama's cousin. I think it's his fourth or fifth cousin. It's down the line. They're all related. If we're gonna talk about the system, let's talk about the system. COVID-19 is not even real. I feel fucked up, but some people died in hospital from an injection that doctors give to them. what's more fucked up, I think 6 months or a year from now, that's when the real fuckery is gonna start.
What do you feel like it's gonna start?
That's when they're gonna push that vaccine so much. That's what Donald Trump want everyone. Not Donald Trump, my bad. That's what Bill Gates wants everyone to take. And guess what? They have nothing to do with a virus right now. They want your immune system to get so weak with wearing a mask that when you do go out, when the time really hits, that's when you're gonna get sick with the new stuff. I don't want to go into the whole 5G stuff.
Yeah, we'll save that for another one. Or probably not.
You should read all the comments they said. I know that a lot of people's talking crap about what I'm saying, but that's fine.
You see it?
No, I've seen a lot of stuff popping up.
Okay. Difficult statement. You don't need fantasies. You need fear. You need fair economic system, equal distribution resources. That is true. That is true. But like I was saying, how can there be a fair economic system?
It's fair.
How is it fair?
That's the tactics. Fair. There's two emotions you could trigger in human very fast. Fear is one of them.
Yeah. He's saying not fear, like a fair economic system, like FAIR.
Okay. To make everything equal. There's certain countries that pull it off.
But I'm saying though, like, it depends on the individuals like that live in the country. That's just me, man.
You know what? Let's scroll all the way up from the top.
Oh, somebody said Bill Gates is Illuminati.
Scroll all the way from the top to your last comment, and let's read from there and just answer them fast.
Okay. All right. Cool. I got you.
Read everything.
All right. All right. So I should go all the way up. You said. Okay. All right. Damn, there's a lot of fucking questions. Okay. Alright. Are you Moorish?
Go.
Hold up, he's gonna be back. Okay.
Alright, no problem. Just I got a few minutes. We're on live right now.
The most. Okay.
No,
Are you Moorish?
Live.
I don't know what Moorish is. I'll ask him when he come back
no
though.
problem.
He said, "Are you Moorish?" What is Moorish, bro?
Skip that one.
Okay.
Continue.
All right. He said, "What if there is?" I think he's saying, "What if there's a God?" I guess we said we believe that already. The Bible says that everyone can experience mercy and forgiveness.
I guess.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna touch on that. So, like, let's say I'm a guy, right? I'm a regular guy, right? I'm like just me. I'm a guy, and let's say I know it's a sin, right? It's a sin to have sex before marriage in the Bible, right?
Yeah.
I don't really read the Bible, so okay. So let's say I have sex before marriage, right? And another guy kills like 24 people and rapes like 24 people, right? And he asks for forgiveness and he got forgiven. And I didn't ask for forgiveness, right? So that person goes to heaven and I go to hell. I'll just leave it right there.
You know what? For that, since God is all about forgiveness, I won't pray for a bike. I'll go outside and rob a bike and ask for forgiveness.
I'll just leave it right there, man. Like I said, I believe in God, but religion, it just, over time, is just a question mark.
What are they saying?
Okay. Love is made up word to keep us stuck under. Okay. Bam, what would you do if you have 5 hamsters and two are biting all the time? What the hell? Another one. You just leave them to suffer? What the bro? Yeah, I probably would.
What's the next question?
Alright. We are all communication with higher consciousness, but the whole deal with hydroelectricity and nuclear power is that God leaves us to our own device. Okay. I'm gonna read questions instead of what y'all saying. I'm gonna read what y'all saying. I read that already. Okay. There's probably more questions down. Let me scroll down, bro. Alright. Okay. God is real, but it ain't human in the sky like religion tells you. God is life. Okay? I like that one. Alright. Lots of people dying from cancer because everyone eat meat. Go plant-based, bro.
Whoever said that, you got a lot to learn.
Individually speaking, the black race can become financially successful, but collectively speaking, the black race will never succeed. The elites who rule the system will never allow it.
Yeah, that's true.
That guy was just saying some crazy facts.
You know why it's true?
Shout outs to Rufus.
You know why it's true? Because look at all these rappers and all these famous black people, right? All the money that they have, do you know why they didn't come together yet? To build a school, to make these type of stuff, is because the elites will stop them.
Yep.
They will get killed. That's why the whole stuff with Bill Cosby, let's just touch on it a little bit. Maybe he did do it. Let's say he did do it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But with all the stuff that he did, right, and it's been going on for years, why wait till the man get old? Fuck it. Why wait till he was about to buy CBS? How about that? That's a big move. For a black man to buy CBS,
Yeah.
That's what I said. Even if he did do what he did, why wait so long? All the time they could have hit him. Mm-hmm. But why wait till he was trying to buy CBS? That's all I'm going to say.
And I think these people do these things because they work for the elites. I just believe that personally. It's like when R. Kelly was
Oh no, he was doing that.
He
was doing that. There was no ifs or buts. He was doing that.
Working for the elites.
Nah, but I'm talking about like the whole doing stuff for kids. He was doing that.
Yeah, but I think that's part of.
Yes, that's part of it. But I'm saying the whole. All right, you could put Michael Jackson in the same scenario.
Yeah.
But the thing about it, why when Michael died, these kids come forward and say, "Oh, he never really did that to me." Mm. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, some people, the elites do crazy stuff, but there's people who just caught in it so far because they're famous is that they can't do certain things. These people own you. You can read the comments or questions.
Let's see, man. Guys, I'm only gonna answer questions related to the topic, just to keep us on track. I was trying to tell him study black, CBS and NCAA. Okay, I was trying to tell him study Black Wall Street.
You should. They burned that down.
Shit, man.
They burned down a lot of business when we had Black Wall Street.
Okay.
The thing about it, when we got our freedom, we supposed to get 30 acres of land from the government for black people. But guess what? We never got those 30 acres. I think it was 30 or 40 acres we were supposed to get. We didn't get that. It's hard to have a black person in the United States owning big lands. But guess what? I see Kanye West. Kanye West got 4,000 acres.
And how do they manage to do that?
Well, he's going out with one of the elites too, so not that elite, but they're up there.
The elites paid these celebrities to do the fuck up rituals. Rituals because they satanic. I believe that.
It's not that they're satanic. Trust me, they record these stuff, bro. They have the upper hand on you with certain stuff that you do.
Hmm. All right. We were lawyers, doctors, kept harm out of our own communities. They stole everything from us and make it look like it's all theirs,
Yeah.
but I still love them.
You still love them. Bro, let me tell you something. That's how I tell you it's very, very effed up with the way the world is. You know that when slavery was going on, right? I tell people the Caribbeans, we all the same. We just happen to come off on two different. We all happen to come off on different islands, right? Haiti was the first country to fight and gain their independence. You know, because they did that, they've been put in a debt that they could never pay for their whole life, just because they fought and win their independence. All this money they still paying, they can never get out of that debt.
That's why the country's like that.
Yeah.
Shoot, man.
I mean, America ain't America. People always talk, oh, America is the greatest country in the world. It's not. 3 countries own America. That dollar bill we use, that's just that. The real thing that they pay the queen is gold. Gold is everything.
Mm.
Right now, all this money's been pumping into the country because of COVID-19. Mike will go crazy with this part because Mike talks about it a lot. He knows that way better than me.
So, the dollar bill is not the real money.
It's debt. It's America's debt. We own trillions and trillions of dollars, but 3 countries own us.
What are these countries?
I think,
I know it gotta be China. China gotta be one of them.
you know the funny thing, bro? China, I think, is the next country that's gonna take over a lot of places. I say in a few years.
Yeah, I mean they started that whole, and I feel like the elites is not.
Bro,
it's not for America. It's like
elites,
the whole world.
It's the whole world. It's only 125, 140 people that runs this whole world. That's not even rich no more. That's wealth. That's why I tell people when you pass rich and for these folks, it's not about money no more. It's how can you control people's lives? Every war and all that type of disaster, bro. That's how they make money. They make money, a lot of money off of war. That's like, I think it was World War II or World War I when America was funding both sides. That's how they make money, man. I think you have a lot of questions.
Alright, so we're gonna read. I'm gonna read. Okay. I hope you young bloods exercise your Second Amendment rights.
Thank
These
you.
videos make you all targets.
He's right. Everyone, and that's the thing. A lot of people in the black community don't like this whole Second Amendment. We should start using it. And I told Bam was like the other day. He's like, yo, bro, I think I should get a gun. And I'd be like, yo, it's in the amendment. You have the right to do that. You know, all I'm saying is they don't have to go out and use it, but should have one. I mean, I love knives more than guns, so. I love butterfly knives.
I'm working on that. See, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
When the vaccine drops and people start dropping like flies, maybe then people would start questioning the reality we live in.
Bro, I have a feeling it's going to happen. I don't know when, but I say within the 6 months to a year, they're going to start pushing that vaccine more and more. Next.
The elites practice what they punish because hypocrisy. Am I saying that right? Hypocrisy wields a power to destroy minds. When people realize they are dealing with powerful hypocrites, it stuns people to silence. And that is true, man. And these people are powerful, not just powerful, but they're organized.
They're very organized, bro.
Very, very organized.
You know what's messed up is that you can do so much good, bro, but they will wipe everything on you and change your whole persona. The media is very, very powerful. The media is not the real news, bro. They control everything that they want you to see.
Yeah.
So they could say, Bam was born in Africa, came to America, did this, and he started YouTube. They would wipe that. Bam was in Africa in a group wiping out white people.
Yo.
Came to America to start the same stuff. They would do that, and people would believe everything
People
they
who
say.
believe it. And that's why, like I said, I can't go out there and protest. I just can't believe everything I see. You know, it's just, we got to think about it. First, it was COVID-19. Right after that, it was this whole riot, or with this whole thing with the racism. Now it's police against, you know, just the average person. Why is it that if it happens right after each other back to back?
Because the savior is gonna come and he's gonna drop all this stuff, bro, and we're gonna live in peace for the next three years, and it's all gonna happen again.
That's what you believe?
It's gonna happen again, bro. 2008. Remember how bad? I don't understand if everyone remember 2008. Mike told me about this because I didn't think of it too much. But that was a crazy recession, 2008. Bro, what's happening right now? It's gonna hit sooner or later, bro. All this checks again. I don't want to. I'm not knowledgeable on this. Mike, I always talk to Mike about this stuff. So this one I'm about to say is from Mike. All this stuff that's happening right now, bro. Like Mike said, pumping this money into the country is bad. After a while, it's like stuff is so cheap because there's so much money.
Yeah.
So it's gonna have to get a recession sooner or later. The cost of stuff is gonna go up.
And when it gets back to normal, jobs are not just gonna hire everybody right off the bat. Just like all these companies basically have lost a lot. So people are not gonna still have jobs, and you can't. It's like I believe unemployment and not even this stimulus checks, whatever it is not something you're always gonna get. You know, so it's like.
Well, everyone's happy. Everyone is spending this money. Everyone is looking and investing and. Yep. What's the question, broski?
Is it just me thinking it's funny that it was Black Out Tuesday when Hillary Clinton was in court for all her crimes? Yo, I saw that, man. Whole internet went blackout to clear proof against her.
Or to clear Oprah Winfrey from the whole sex trafficking.
She was doing stuff too?
You never know these things, bro.
Yo.
You never know these things.
And that's what I'm saying. This is why I kind of question, you know, Obama too, man. Cause
question him?
Nah,
bro, he did a lot of stuff outside the country. I said all these black people, we love him. I'm not gonna front. He did do good stuff. He really did. Can't talk about that because he did do good stuff. But he did crazy stuff out of the country too, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Cause he works they work together. Him and Hillary Clinton is like they kind of support each other. So it's like I don't get how you can't support somebody that kind of did that much things. You know, I don't want to talk about it too much, but just the research alone and what I'm seeing, I'm just like, it's insane. It's just insane. So it's like, we don't know what's set up for us, man. Like, honestly, I don't know who to trust.
Don't trust me. I'm holding a knife. Yo.
But guys, man, just beware. Just be cautious, man. Like,
what's your guys' question, man?
Try to learn how to defend yourself.
I didn't read none of this stuff, so I want to see what people are saying. I'm gonna scroll up. I'm gonna see everything.
Read it. But guys, try to learn how to defend yourself. You know, stay healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Have you guys heard of Tony's speech? I heard about that. That was the year all this year started. March 8th is the date. The Simpsons are predicted. Exactly. The world is a stage. The world is a stage. They said 21 Savage from England. I wonder if they made that up. Most likely. Flu, Ebola. Right, exactly. Magic. You're right. I think it's Tuesday.
I think it's more.
Make no sense. Better. Yeah, they're all talking about.
I said.
Cool. Damn. You need to learn how to speed read, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta learn how to speed read,
I gotta
bro.
know how to speed read. Yeah, that's how I kind of sucked in college. I hate when teachers used to tell me to read out loud. I was the worst. When teachers telling me to read out loud.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Let me tell you what made me start reading.
What?
Anime.
Oh, really?
Man, I didn't give a damn about reading, bro. I think in this world, you don't need a school system. You only need school if you're trying to become a doctor or a lawyer. I can't be going to a dentist and be like, yo, how you learn this stuff? Well, you see my uncle teach me this stuff. And I'm like, what the hell? You going in my mouth? And you don't even know. I'm going to the doctor. Yo, you doing surgery? How do you learn this? Well, you see, my dad told me if I move this right here. No, you're going to school for that.
It could be taught that way, though.
Yes, well, I'm just saying.
It's possible. But
you don't need school for a lot of things.
You don't need school for shit. That's just my personal thing.
Bro, as long as you know how to read and write,
yeah,
you're good to go.
You don't need school for nothing. Because honestly,
1 or 2 languages.
Like you were saying, he gotta physically know how to pull the teeth out.
Yeah.
Certain parts. It's like, why do they make you go to school, take all these classes you don't need
you're
to
right.
reach that?
I wasn't thinking that. You're right.
Yeah.
You know why? Because
it's literally a physical. Everything you do is physical.
I think the hardest working people in this world, I would give it to us. I would give it up to us, but I won't. I'll give it to the Mexicans. I fucking love Mexicans. When I did construction, I learned so much, and this is why you were telling me, like, oh, no wonder you be fixing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Mexicans is the hardest people when it comes to working, and the way they treat it in the United States is very fucked up. If you watch in every deli who's making that sandwich is a Mexican. Bro, and they're the most nicest people. I always tell you this. The 2 nicest people I came across in America is the 2 people that always get treated very fucked up. Haitians and Mexicans. Haitians are very nice. Mexicans are very, very nice. You meet them today and they'll invite you to their house to come eat.
Oh, that's what's up.
They're very nice.
Haitians are nice though,
bro.
And I remember working I worked at Bubblegum Shrimp. I was a dishwasher at Bubblegum Shrimp, and I couldn't keep up with Mexicans, bro.
Bro, they're the most hardest working people.
I couldn't keep up.
I heard one story, and I'm not gonna say his name, but this story I always say to a lot of people when I talk about them. I had a friend, right, and he was like, "Yo, bro," I was like, "Yo, how did you learn construction?" He's like, "Yo, in Mexico, I worked." And he's like, because I didn't get paid. All I worked for was food to feed my little brother.
Oh, wow.
So that's how he learned construction, he told me. He learned it from his uncle. He went out and he started doing stuff to people just to feed his little brother. And then he came over here, and now he works with a company, and they make about $2,000
you see
a week. But that's because they have a good business owner. They're working with someone that's good, and they care. That person, he struggled before he started his company.
Okay.
So it's like he treat them well. But there's people out there, like, I don't want to say one race, but there's a race out there that don't treat them like shit, and they pay them less than minimum wage, way less than minimum wage.
See, but you said they make $2,000 a week, right?
No, yeah, this particular group, because it's a family of them, they work together.
Okay,
yeah.
So with that being said, you don't need to go to school.
You don't need to
make
school.
Money, and you need to make money.
What you need to do is learn a skill. That's what it needs.
Yep. Find a skill. Because listen, you need to make money to be right above the middle class. That's what it's about, man. You want to be kind of free. You want to escape that middle class. That's where the system try to keep us. At middle class or right below middle class, man. But
there's a lot of sellout in Hollywoods. This world... This is an ego world. Let me tell you something. Remember that, Bam, because I want to touch on that. How tall are you? How tall are you, Bam?
I'm 5'9". Let's talk about that one though, bro. Go up, go. You don't want to talk about that?
Well, I'll talk about it, Sellout, because I just want to read everything fast so I can touch on everything. This young brothers are doing something really positive and stay in your career. Thank you.
Thank you.
Trade school.
Yeah.
We build pyramids. All right. You know what? I want to talk on 2 things. I like this pyramid talk too.
So we're gonna talk about that. So let's not forget.
What was it?
The first one was the ego.
Ego.
He loves talking.
I love talking about the ego, man. And And I tell people the ego is something we all have, and it's something that we do need to learn how to control it. You can never stop it, but you can learn how to tame it. You can learn how to control it.
And it's emotional. It's
Yes.
an emotional thing.
And the reason why I love talking so much about it
just
is
as bad as being a crybaby.
Bam don't have it.
Thank
In
you.
my eyes, I think Bam
I try.
don't have it. And this is why I love talking about it so much, because Bam and my girlfriend, to me, do not have it. You guys do not get angry that fast. You would have to do something ridiculous. Well, for you so much, I don't know, because so far I never really seen you angry. My girl's like, you have to do something ridiculous to get her angry. For you, I don't know, but as far as I see, is that you don't get angry fast. And that's how I know Bam do not have ego, as long as I know him for. Me personally, I react quick on certain stuff. It's not that the ego, but I have a lot of bluntness, I would say.
Yeah, he's blunt. He's blunt. He's pretty blunt, and which is a good thing, you know. That's a very good thing.
It's a double-edged sword.
It's good and bad, you know. But it's kind of good that you're just being straightforward and letting somebody know. It's like me personally, I would rather you be blunt with me than try to.
Then you need to freaking eat.
Yeah, that's why I don't get mad when you say that and call me out of nowhere, and call me while I'm editing videos, telling me that I need to eat.
How many times did I call you today?
You called me like 3 freaking times today, man. And I couldn't get mad. Because he was keeping it a buck.
He's right. This world is full with egos. And I have it. I'm not gonna front, I do have it. I always tell Bam there's certain stuff do get to me, but I think if we learn how to control our ego.
Yes. Just control it. Because ego is still a good thing too.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Actually, it's a blessing.
It's a blessing, you know.
Because
it helps with the confidence.
If you need motivation.
Yeah.
If me losing weight was my ego, I looked in the mirror every day, Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, I used to be like, yo, I'm going to have the biggest chest in this gym. I'm going to have the best chest in the gym. They used to laugh at me. In a year, bro, they couldn't say nothing to me, bro. I was doing 1,000 push-ups every day. You know, but we're not talking about gym, but ego at that time helped me a lot.
Yeah.
You know, so that's that. I want to touch on something, talk about the pyramids. The pyramids was built a long time ago. It was built in the golden era for us. Mm-hmm. That's when your subconscious, you're in your consciousness at the highest level. We just came out of the dark ages. It happens every 50,000 years. Mm-hmm. So we got the next maybe 30,000 years to hit the golden age, do the whole subconscious. But the system is trying to not let you go conscious.
Alright, so let's. I want to go to that question. So you said, what schools did we attend as ancient Egyptians? We learned from
our ancestors.
Ancestors from beyond stars. Mm-hmm.
That's what the subconscious. I just touched it a little bit on there. Okay. Yo, big part with emotions. Ego is the good term.
Yeah, man.
It's because Bam isn't insecure about himself. That's why you don't have an ego.
Because I'm not insecure.
Yeah.
I am insecure. Actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We have a few flaws.
I have some flaws. Don't let that fool you.
Yeah, we do have
I'll
flaws.
let you guys know about my flaws later on. Probably when I hit 100K. But,
yeah, mine too is like, I have my own flaws that I don't like.
And
I know when I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So
everybody has something they're insecure about. But, you know, it's like, it's up to you as an individual if you could if you let it take over you, you know? It's like, maybe you don't look so good. Maybe you're an ugly guy like me, you know? Work out and let the body make up for it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You get me?
You ugly?
I'm ugly. That's really why I work out. There's an ugly part of me on my face. So I work out hard so that it's not. Don't make it obvious, you fucking idiots. Ugh. It's that light skin shit, man.
I'm trying to see the ugly part in your face.
You're looking at it. They might find out.
I still can't see it, but okay.
All these light skinned boys, man. We all have flaws. Yeah, you know, embrace the flaws. Embrace
it. A bunch of gods ruined this planet before we fell. Yo, you know what? Since we here talking about the system, right?
Yeah.
We can put this in a way, because this, I know it's a little bit far-fetched, but I want to ask your fans this.
Okay.
It is part of the system too.
Okay.
Do you guys think that the Earth is bigger than what they tell us?
Yo, we talked about that. So he said he feels like the Earth is flat, all the way flat up top, right? And then it's like
All right.
it's circular.
The reason why I told him,
and then we're just all at that flat.
I think
surface.
we on just on the top part, and like this is the Earth, and we're just like on the top part. That's what I was trying to tell him.
Yeah.
I think the Earth is actually
So
bigger.
he feels like the Earth is kind of like this, if that makes sense.
They only show us this part.
So we're at the part, and then
because if you try to like travel,
somebody agreed with you just now. They said it is 100 weight. I don't believe that personally, but
I just want to ask them.
I guess he's not the
personally,
only one, because I felt like he was a bit crazy for that.
No, but that's the thing. I like saying stuff like I did in your last video. I like saying stuff to just throw people off. I want them to think about it. Like, what the hell? Why did he even?
But
say
it is true though, because I'm like, yo, if it was round, is there a certain spot that we walk on? Why is it that we don't just fall? Like,
yo,
if it was
you're thinking too much. It's not good to go full retarded, bro.
Well, I get, but if it was really a circle, we supposed to just fall off at a certain point. But I think it's gravity too. Like, I think gravity is really like magnetic. So it's like we're magnetic to Earth.
This person is talking about the oxygen. That is true. The whole wearing the mask stuff, yes. I never space. How can you make it out of the core? That's the core middle of the Earth. It's one of the scientists' cores. Difficultly, the Earth is split off into rings. It's called gravity. And that's the next thing I said. Like, Bam, do you think that's air you're breathing? No, I'm just messing. I just wanted to sound like Morpheus. There's no such thing as time. I think I told you that the other day, right?
Yeah.
You know that's man-made, right?
Time?
Yeah. There's no such thing as time, bro.
Like, so what is...
The whole 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, that's
Yeah.
all man-made.
Of course, it had to be man-made.
Yeah, but there's no such thing as the past, too.
So what happened yesterday?
That wasn't in now.
Yesterday wasn't...
That will all happen in the now. Because if time is man-made, that means there's no such thing as yesterday. It's an endless, continuous flow.
I get it. So we just all live in now.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Because time is man-made. Okay, yeah. That is true. Yo,
Thank you.
Yo.
Let's 1 second. Let's answer. We'll come. We'll come back to him. Doesn't defy. Let's see. It's called gravity. Astronauts restrict to enter. Yes. You see, even airports do that stuff. There's certain places that they can't fly. Just going to wear a mask at my job. Make sure this video does not get deleted. Bro, I swear I have a feeling it might get deleted. All right, who's this person right here? The gray area.
Thanks to the gray area, we abort more babies in NYC.
Bro.
And babies are born. Shit. And we kill ourselves daily at... Damn, I read so slow. Daily outrageous rate.
So Black Lives really matters as much as they should. Stop blaming the white people for everything.
That's exactly what I keep saying, man. Stop making people feel sorry for you. That's just how I look at it. It's like when white people come and protest with us, they're feeling sorry for us. When you see whites protesting, they feel sorry for you. They feel sorry for you blacks. They don't. It's not like they feel like they're black. It's not like they feel hurt for themselves. They feel sorry for you. So it's like,
time is an
help
illusion.
Yourself.
This is the past is no more. The future is not yet to be. What matters
thanks for the donation,
is now.
by the way. What's his name?
The gray area.
Yo, thanks the gray area for the donation. Respect, man. Respect. Bam, your comrade.
There is right into the knowledge.
Yeah, man.
Teach by the master.
Listen, I learned a lot from this guy.
Uncle Ruckus is on live. What the hell? Who's Uncle Ruckus? Couldn't be you.
Uncle Ruckus.
I know what they mean by that. I know you didn't watch it, but I know what they mean.
I like conversations like this, but
it might get deleted, bro. It might not. It might get deleted,
Yeah.
or it might be for the last couple of days I've been on your live and I say certain things. I realize you've been getting a hard time with your videos.
Yeah. I mean, even me saying certain things too, but YouTube is. I think what YouTube is doing right now, they know what's going on, and they're being very, very careful, because they feel like, like this, the internet, you can get the information. Stop watching the news.
That's the worst thing to watch.
Stop watching the news. You might want to watch the internet, and the right part of the internet.
Yeah.
Because there's the news part of the internet, So places like this on the internet,
What I think is that
they don't want you to get the truth, the information.
when people ever come together,
Yeah.
I think I think people will come together on this whole black and white stuff is an illusion, bro.
It's an illusion. It
There's
really is.
No race is better than the next race.
Yeah.
That they just try to separate us with that.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people get kill each other. It's just this whole black thing,
Why don't we protest when we kill each other, though?
Bro, and me and you had this conversation a lot of times.
Why don't black protest when gangs kill gangs? Why don't we protest on that? Why don't we protest against the music that people put out there to get blacks to kill blacks?
This is not your only to get into the conscious community. It's a lot of us. Fuck YouTube. That's what I would say. Check a homie new breed. But it's titled The System. The strong calling yourself black. This is an information given by the European and so on. Did you watch the Dr. Sean Better? It's against the class saying that a race.
You don't need to be black to understand.
Just watch out for trolls.
You don't need to be black to get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like there's people out there that's not black that go through the same struggle as us, but they don't show that.
Exactly, yo. And I get it. Like, when you're black, it's gonna be hard for you to get certain jobs.
I got a next question for them. I want. This is part of the system too. How many of you guys believe in Pangea? You know what's crazy?
What is that?
I knew you were gonna ask me that question. That's why I said you know what's crazy, because I had a feeling you were gonna ask me what is that. It's basically that this said everything was once one. It's to do with the Earth again. All the continents was together. Do you think that's it's true?
I believe that all the continents were together.
Yeah, because if you look at Africa, right, and then you look at Brazil, which is South America. If you actually put them together, they actually fit as a puzzle. So they were trying to say Pangea everything was once one, and everything was just being pushed up. It's basically like the universe. Like you see, everything right now is going out of the universe.
I believe
that's if you want to go believe in the Big Bang Theory.
I believe that.
You believe in the Big Bang Theory?
No, I believe in what you said.
Yeah,
before.
the whole Pangea thing. Yeah. Basically, the Earth is basically pushing like this. In a few million years from now, I think half of California, Japan, these places won't exist because the water is gonna take. It's basically going like this right now.
Oh.
Everything's going this way. So I think half of California is gonna be gone. Japan is not gonna exist. I mean, places gonna exist. It's just that yeah.
Shit.
But let's see what they say.
It's crazy.
Just watch out for trolls. Truth come from love, and love comes from truth. The BLT movement is founded and funded. Somebody been funding the BLT movement as a white man. Big up from UK.
BLT.
Respect.
What's BLT, bro?
My bad. BLM.
Yeah.
Black Lives Movement.
And it was a white guy funding it, right?
Yeah.
See that?
I'm confused. Like, brother, why mad on YouTube info? Yo, it's crazy, bro. A lot of stuff YouTube does. It was one big earthquake that divided us and break what we call America.
What about the world?
Africa is the only continent not moving. He's right. Africa is the only continent that's not moving, and that's what I just explained to you.
Why is that? Why do you feel?
Because that's where the core is. That's where everything is. The core of it. That's where the core of it. The core of it all.
You think Africa is the core of the earth?
I think so. I really do think so.
I believe that too. What they saying?
a lot of stuff, man.
Shit. The truth is not that. Is not that, big fam. No, I can't circle with. Oh, man, I'm bad at reading. I can circle
It's
the
because you don't
length
want to talk with your
of
accent.
the UK in about 3 days. Time was invested by Europeans, monks, to track the movement of the stars in a celestial sense. Okay, time is real. Well,
Time is real, I
time
guess.
is really real.
Nature tells us who is natural.
Nature tells us who is
Sun
natural,
tells us the
and the
difference.
sun tells us the difference between the
Children.
us and children. Of
And it won't hurt us,
it.
but who will give the cancer to those people who are not supposed to be here? What the fuck? Where did it go?
Those people that are not be under the
Supposed to be
sun.
here under the sun. That's why they look at us from home. You will be powerful at home, and they know about that.
Yo, that's a good one, bro. Kinda.
No, yeah, he's right. It's just like I ask people that sometimes.
It's like I feel like everything's to keep us away from the sun.
No, I tell you, the sun and moon do play a big effect on us.
Mhm.
Without the moon, no, without the sun, well, we already know without the sun how things would happen. The whole world would freeze. Without the moon, we'll get the oceans would cover us without the moon.
Without the moon, the ocean would wipe the whole earth.
Mm-hmm. The moon plays a big part on the ocean.
That's why you gotta be about Earth, man. You know, you gotta connect with your environment.
Bingo. Love your work, but Americans need to change the bro. Oh wait. Love your work, but America needs changing, bro. Black history. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bam Bam, you need to read the comments, please. You get information from the sun and the moon, and the sun cures things and your body, that melanin in you.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, man. So it's like, that's what I was saying. It's like, I feel like this whole keeping us inside is part of it. You know,
Yeah.
it's part of it. It's like, don't go outside. You don't get that sun energy.
They want us to riot because that give us more of a reason to bring the new world order. Maintenance vaccine, they kill you, and martial law. Yo, martial law is something I keep telling Bam about that's gonna happen.
So, like, how ready are we right now, man? Talking to my subscribers.
I love y'all. No homo. The new world order.
Yo, peace. Thank you very much. But how ready are we? And if we're not right now, how can we get ready?
Simple.
Drop a comment.
I know how to get ready.
Drop some ideas, guys. I want to see. I'm going to share your ideas, and we're going to share our ideas. How can we get ready?
I'll share my ideas.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to become a devil worshiper. I'm going to summon all the demons and spirits and ghosts, and they're going to help me.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, bro.
I could do that without becoming a Satanist or worship the devil. Dude, there's so many entities on Earth we could use. Our ancestors been using them. They've been here on this Earth before even us.
Well, I feel like that's what the elites...
Our ancestors
I feel
been
like
using
the elites,
them before religion.
I feel like the elites are using that. So if they're using that, we can't use what they're using.
No, bro. In their point of view, there's no such thing as good and bad. A demon is not bad. A demon will always tell you the truth. They just tell us in movies that they're bad. These spirits don't really care for humans, but there's a lot of them that actually love humans that would help you. But again, you could work with them. But you know what? That's just my loony, crazy talk. That stuff don't exist, right? Most people say they don't exist.
I believe in what you're saying.
It doesn't exist, broski.
What they said to that.
This is the realest live ever. Bam, where is the cure for discrimination?
What's the cure for discrimination? Racism is thought. Like,
here, this person been asking this for a minute.
Thought.
I think the world is
So
the
cure for it is to not be thought. And
Also, we have
People are
that.
gonna teach it, so I think there's no fear for it.
That stuff exists.
What?
What I was talking
Oh
about.
yeah. I didn't say that's what I said.
Someone said it.
I don't. I didn't say I don't believe it doesn't
Just
exist.
tap into your
I just said I
ancestral
don't believe it.
powers because you can't fight this system by physical means. You must tap into your spiritual powers. Your ancestor lives inside of you. That is true.
I like that.
But staying inside for months and no sunshine, no fresh air, and eating meat daily and eggs. Come on. Why'd I have to go that way? But okay. Your immune system is going to collapse heavily. And then they reopen all of this fast food joints. From
You
our
have
own
to. You have to.
system,
You
more
have to
black
be healthy
lawyers and
to a certain
judges.
point. You know.
We
I
do.
say
You gotta
that.
be like. Okay,
It's
you know
part
what?
of it.
You know what?
It's part of it, bro.
Let me correct this. Bam being vegan and me cracking jokes on him, trust me, I could go vegan anytime I want.
I think he could be more disciplined on a plant-based diet than I am.
Because
Not to even be like.
Because I've done it. You know, being vegan and being plant-based, you know, is really good. I choose to eat meat. That's the difference. It's my choice to eat it. Like, I could go... And another funny thing is that Ben would tell me, like, yo, why you don't vegan? And me with my ego be like, hell no, I'm not going vegan or I'm not going plant-based. You know, that's just an ego thing. But plant-based is actually really healthy for you. I just choose not to do it. You know, it's really, really healthy. It's actually, and back to being with the ancestral power and spiritual power, it's actually really healthy for you.
Yeah. So like, but you know, one thing I think you could be a weak person if you depend on something.
Then I'm weak.
I watched that. There was this monk on YouTube I was watching. I forgot his name, but he says like, yo, if you're a person that says, man, I can never eat meat, or I need to drink coffee every morning to feel energized, then it's a mental thing. That's why I say plant-based diet, because I don't want to sound like I need to just only eat plants to be strong. But if you do eat plants only, you'll be strong.
Watch the hands you shake. You can tell your plans so you ever have a plans and it'll never come.
What's the topic? Eating.
Black versus the system.
So I think he's talking about plant-based.
I guess some people were asking about that.
Yeah.
We said, how can you stay? What's the strategy? What can we do right now to survive? And they talking about, of course, you gotta eat healthy and keep your immune system strong and you know, all that shit. You get what I'm saying?
So
eating plants is part of it.
I think once a week we should do this. Like let them ask crazy questions.
Knife? He's trying to stab Ben or something?
Now he's trying to get ready just in case we get attacked right now by making this
Bro,
video.
I just had a knife because I like playing with it in my up here.
You get attacked by... Bro, no knife is going to save you, bro.
You never know what we could do.
A lot of knife could save me if someone had to run up.
Actually, speaking, bro, you got skills, man. We ain't gonna talk about on camera. You got skills, man.
Hey,
So maybe,
I protected the house today.
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm wrong. You got skills, man.
Shit. I mess with Magic, but he never or she never comments. What? He never see my okay. He never read my comments. Maybe if I put a pic on my YouTube page, but yo, this is Day, man.
I know.
But I asked a real question.
He never asked a question.
What's the solution, and do you
Money
think
came on.
we should do for our system? Okay,
White boy swag.
like I said, I was asking.
How this man.
Like I said, like this is my opinion, right? You need to learn how to defend yourself. For real, you need to like find out a way.
Learn your spiritual powers.
Get in tune with your ancestors. That's what I believe too. Get in tune with your ancestors.
Mike don't believe in that type of stuff.
Meditate
Nice.
for real. Cause yo, listen, man. I don't know about you, but I be scared sometimes. I be thinking about, even when I meditate, when I close my eyes, I'm like, damn, what if I get shot right now? Closing my eyes.
You
Bro,
overthink, bro.
Bro.
He always
in the
overthinks.
crib, son, like-
always overthink everything, bro.
But that's why I need to meditate. That's why I meditate, because I
That's how you
overthink.
feel about me? Why? Because I'm half white? You think I'm gonna shoot you or you meditate?
No, bro, I feel like
That's how you feel, bro?
nah, bro. I feel like
That's how you feel, bro?
somebody's outside and like pointing a sniper and might like.
Bro, I'm not
like-
a shooter type. I'm more a stabber type, bro.
A word. Alright.
Probably messing with your shit.
But we got magic here, man. Magic, pull it down.
I do a lot of spiritual stuff.
So we got the spiritual guy. We got the guy that's like in the middle, and then we got Mike that don't believe in shit. So we got the perfect team. You get me? We got the perfect team. So if a guy pulls up here on some spiritual thing, Mike is just gonna look at him like, what?
That shit don't work on me.
And we got me. I'm like, I'll be like, yo, Mike, you might want to like, let's see, maybe. Then we got Magic, like what?
Yeah. Just gonna start glowing. Just start floating in the air.
So that's what you gotta have. You gotta have a solid team, man. That's what you need. Now, for real, guys, learn how to defend yourself. Learn how to be financially stable, for real. Like, figure it out.
Money, man.
Yo, get this money. Listen, money can help you get freedom and power.
That's a fact.
You know, that's what money can do. Money does not bring happiness. I don't care what you say. You can have all the money. Listen, that's why all this shit is going on right now.
Whenever you have all that money, just give it to me. It'll make me happy.
Bro.
That's a fact. When I was broke, I was really miserable, man. I was going through it.
Bro, I'll
tell
cry
me-
in my Maybach.
You tell me right now,
I'll cry in a mansion.
if you had $1 million, right?
$1 million is
Way
not a lot.
happier
A
than
mansion, you'll be happy, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna cry in my Maybach
Boy.
with my girl.
Answer that question.
Well,
Does money bring happiness? What you think, Mike? Money brings happiness? I don't think money brings happiness.
It
Bro,
brings
I think
financial
it brings-
freedom.
Freedom and power. Like power to a certain extent. Like you have like
No, trust me, when you have wealth.
Now, there's rich people that's it depends on the person. Like me, I'm more of a Floyd Mayweather. I could tell, like, that's what really make me happy, bro. Like,
He knows himself. He been
like
telling
I
me this.
know myself,
He
bro.
been
I
telling me
know
this for a
how
minute.
I am when I'm broke. I'm the most miserable person. I can't be a happy broke person, bro.
You know, the
That's
funny thing?
magic. I'm
No,
miserable.
I grew up with Mike, so I know his personality. He's right. That stressed him out. Me personally, bro, it's like I could live, and I always tell people like I live in both. It's like I could be in my, even if I was at my brokest, I could still find a lot of stuff to do and still be happy, bro. Like, and even if I'm at my richest, I could still do stuff and be content. That I'm always content where I'm at. Even if, so like if I didn't had, all right, when I didn't had money, bro, I'll say when I was younger, I'll go 3-4 months and I would not ask anyone for help. Bro, even if
That's how I
I
am,
have to,
too.
even if I have to starve.
Nah, but you know what? This is different when you're younger, though. It's
Yeah,
like, when you
but-
get older, now you got bills.
But that's the thing.
We don't
As
have
long
bills,
as
it's
long
different.
as long I could pay my bill back then too, it's like I didn't care for
What you
anything
talking
else.
about as a kid?
I'm talking about
as a-
18, 19. Like even if I didn't had money, I just had to pay my
It
bills.
wasn't that bad for me either, but I still didn't have real bills yet, though.
I had to pay rent. My
Once I
rent,
got
my
to
rent's already.
position, I
But I feel
500.
I feel like nobody would really know if money brings happiness till they get there.
That's a fact.
It don't.
I
Me
feel like
me
it
personally, I say it don't.
Listen, I'm not rich yet, but I'm definitely in a better place now than I was a long time ago. And I can tell you, I am a lot more happier than I was before.
Okay, happier than you were before.
Way more happy, bro. I was stressing. Like I wake up like, yo, how am I gonna pay this rent this long, bro?
They just say I'm on Mike's team.
Yo, like, bro, they not messing with me, bro. I owe money to the IRS. Credit cards maxed out. I had it bad, bro. Like, I don't talk about my situation, bro. But I used to wake up with a headache, bro. Like, stressing. Now it's like, I'm chilling, bro. I wake up feeling good. Let's get this day started.
I would support your YouTube magic if you make it. I mean Neo from Matrix. Let's stop blaming people.
Yeah, man.
It attracts women. He's gonna cry in the car.
Money does attract women.
Grandma, give
But
me that
listen,
chain.
man.
Money brings more opportunities.
Women-
Not all the time. The
Women
world's a monopoly.
don't bring happiness.
That's true.
It brings happiness for the moment. when you're doing your horizontal cardio,
Look at Bill Gates' Instagram.
depending on how good that horizontal cardio is going.
Bro,
But
I'm gonna say is that it does not bring happiness. It brings a lot of opportunity and it gives you financial freedom. It makes you do things that you want to do in life.
Yeah.
That's gonna make you happy. And
Like-
that's where I think Mike is going with this, because with money, Mike loves traveling. He have the world of money, he could travel anywhere he wants. That brings him happiness.
Hell yeah, bro. I was worried about getting, like, not paying rent, bro. I ain't worried about traveling if you can't pay rent. You ain't going nowhere. You trying to figure out how to stay. Okay? Nah, definitely, bro. It's like you gotta figure out what makes you happy, but a lot of times it's like you do need the finances to support those things. Whether it's traveling, if you into like clothes or you into parties or whatever. Bro, in New York is a lot of clubs is like $40 to get in.
Thank you, Day Day.
Really? Just
shout out to
whatever you're
Dede
into.
for the donation.
Yo, the gym membership, even though we don't support the gym on this channel.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
This
whoa.
is BAM channel, bro.
Oh, my bad.
This is BAM channel.
Okay.
You don't support the gym. But guess what? If you want to look like BAM, you're going to need to get these weight vests. To buy these weight vests, you're going to need the bread.
Yeah, you still gonna need the money
You still
regardless.
going to need the money, bro. All them fucking things you'll be working out with, you need a pull-up bar.
Yeah, you do need money.
You need money for that.
Yeah, no matter how cheap you want to be, man.
Grass ain't cheap.
Yeah.
Grass ain't cheap.
No matter
Want
how
to eat
much
grass?
stuff you want to cut off, if you
to eat
want,
grass, that ain't cheap, bro. Like, I see, your grass costs more than my meat. No homo. For
the
real.
plant-based meat, yeah, it does. It
Plant-based
does.
ice cream costs more than regular ice cream. Plant-based burger costs more than regular burger. I don't know how you be doing it. If you was broke, man, you be struggling, bro.
I'll be struggling on a plant-based diet.
You couldn't even afford a plant-based diet.
You're right.
Just keep it a buck.
He has
So
a
you need
point.
some coins. You need some coins, man.
Yeah,
Back
that's
to
true, man.
So, like I said, even if I was at my poorest, I'll still be happy.
Nah, I do believe that for magic.
Yeah, and I believe that for a lot of people too, because that's why you have bums out there.
Bro,
You know, people
I
that
think
sleep on the
even
train,
at
they're-
my
they're
poorest, for
comfortable
some
with where they're
reason,
at.
Yo, we got a lot of meth heads in the area. Maybe we should interview one of them.
Yeah, you know what? We should do that.
I don't know, boy.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to do that. So I'm gonna ask, like,
don't
are
do
you-
it. Are you stupid, bro? Are you trying to put yourself in a position?
Nah, I don't think they'll fuck with Bam, though. I
Bro,
mean,
it's-
fuck with Bam.
Nah, it's just like, are you happy? Like, just trying to figure out, like, if somebody that's actually like.
So, what kind of question you gonna ask them? Are you happy when you shooting?
I'm saying, are you happy with your state of living?
See, someone said it right. Money is a number. Every time you get to a goal, it's always going to be like you want more and more and more
That's
and
a
more.
fact.
So you're never going to find happiness in that, because you're always, by the time you get to the money, all that money you always wanted, bro, you're going to be 35. You didn't enjoy your 20s. Okay, you're trying to get more and more money. Guess what? You're 45. You never really enjoyed all the other times you were past. Like, all that time you could have been doing stuff, you were so consumed with getting it.
No, that's true for some. But I feel like there's some people that they strive on goals. It's like me, I strive on goals. It's like, that's actually like a journey in itself that people like. Like, you hit this milestone. It's like, you could stop or you could just keep going to see how far you could get. I don't think it's necessarily like, because work doesn't necessarily mean like, you hate it. Like, some people actually love what they do and they just strive to get better and better. So that's not always necessarily true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm sure we can get 100,000 subscribers. It's not like, I'm here. He's like, nah, we aiming for 1 million or 250 now. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
But
That makes sense.
I think we're going to go.
Yeah.
Because I want to do some stuff.
No, I'm gonna go to the laundry, man.
Yeah, we should. I think we hit oh yeah, it's over an hour already. I'm gonna ask you 2 questions and we out of here.
How many people's in chat?
We got 39 right now. Let's see.
Some of these homeless dudes have a lot of wisdoms to share. I've spoken to a few of them in my life. They just full of some hard times.
Very
Just
true.
fell on some hard times.
You know?
You know, it's a funny thing. I met a few that's like that.
Yeah.
And I still feel like it's an emotional thing though.
Some people like that lifestyle too.
Yeah.
So guys, have a good one. I'll tell you why Bam didn't work out today, guys. He's being very extra lazy because he is sore.
I am sore. I did 1,000 reps the day before, 1,000 reps yesterday. And I tried to do 2 pull-ups today. I wanted to do 1,000 pull-ups today, right? That was the goal. And I tried to do 2, right? And I struggled at 1.5. And I was like, what am I thinking?
So guys,
With that being said, guys, rest if you need to. Rest if you need to, man. And we're out of here, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, and like Day would say, he didn't say it this time, but don't forget to put my Instagram.
Yeah, facts. Thanks for reminding me. Yo, thank you for donating $10, Tunes. I appreciate that. Peace. Thank you.
Yo, bro,
So-
what is that? What's that right there? Right there.
What?
Right
Ah! Don't forget to smash the... Oh, my chest still hurts. Yeah. Don't forget to smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button. Smash all the buttons. And guys, keep leaving a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this video. We trying to go live every day.